how do you go about getting into habits that you previously had, but you've sort of broken them?
So how do we get reinvigorated when we are not in our flow? There's two things we need. One is a strategy, and the other is the energy to execute that strategy. Actions carry momentum. And right now, if you have no momentum, you shouldn't expect that you will have a miracle and be back to full capacity tomorrow. It's important to be patient with yourself and not compare your day after a low to your previous all-time high. Otherwise, it's a recipe for disappointment and eventually losing the energy to keep going. So if you compare where you are tomorrow to where you are today, when it's tomorrow, always comparing to where you were yesterday, you can build back and make a new all-time high in terms of your efficiency and your productivity. But just don't expect too much from yourself. Don't expect that you're going to be back at 100% capacity instantaneously. Be patient with yourself. Now that said, in order to break the story in your mind of this new, maybe lazy version of yourself you've become, or the sick version of yourself, or this version of yourself that doesn't feel enthusiastic about starting the day, it is a good idea to see if you can do something to invigorate your process, right? The most important things of scheduling, absolute most important, plan your next day the day before, and then do not allow your phone to exist until you've done the things the next day that you planned. If you follow just that, you will get shit done. So if you want to study poker, work on stuff for our work, and do stuff for your personal well-being, if you do those things before you're allowed to play with your phone, you will do them. You know what I mean? It's silly, but it really freaking works. Because what else are you gonna do? You'll be bored if you don't do them. And it's the only way to unlock your phone, which is an endless escape from boredom. And success carries momentum. You do this stuff, you execute on it today, and then you execute on it tomorrow. And then by the next week this time, it's much more normalized to do that. And by 2 weeks from now, but listen, you may not get it every day. You may make 2 days and then one day you just feel fucking awful. And for whatever reason, you have a moment of weakness. I hope that doesn't happen, but if it happens, forgive yourself quickly and just move on. Don't make a meaning out of it. Don't look for an answer, like a meaning. What does it mean that I had a bad day today? What does it mean that I didn't meditate today? I woke up, I turned off Do Not Disturb, I just scrolled Instagram. I knew I just did it. What does it mean? It doesn't fucking mean anything. Just don't do it tomorrow. Never miss twice. That's a very important rule. You will never be that bad if you never fuck up 2 days in a row. So if your plan is to meditate every day and you miss a day, just never miss a second day, because that's when you start building habits in the wrong direction.